All right. Hello again, Avengers, and welcome to another exciting episode of Traversing the Veil. Yes, this is one of my homebrew D&D campaigns, set my weird, messed up homebrew D&D campaign setting, and the people below me have new artwork for Thakian. It's very, very cool. And now we have a more kind of specific look, because before we were just using the generic water genasi picture from one of the monster manuals. So that's Thakian. Everyone say hi to Thakian.
Hi,
Hello.
thank you.
Hello.
So, announcements. First things first. Have you picked up your copy of The Hearthwitch's Guide to Magic and Murder, Book 1 of the Hemlock Saga, written by USA Today best-selling author Kiri Callaghan? Get used to that. I'm going to just keep saying that over and over and over again.
If not, you should.
Yeah.
Right
Because
now.
it's super awesome, and the book is very pretty, and the deluxe edition has pink on the pages, and that's very cool.
And there's every likelihood that if you go to a bookstore, there's a chance, minimal, depending on how close you are to the West Coast, that Kiri might have autographed a book.
Yeah, Kiri's been going to bookstores and just autographing random books, which is apparently a thing that authors do. Like, I remember Patrick Rothfuss used to do it every so often, specifically in airports. Like, he'd be flying out of somewhere, he'd find, like, In the Name of the Wind in one of the bookstores there, and he'd just be like, "Rrr." And I always wondered if he ever had somebody like, excuse me, sir, you can't be writing in the book. And then he'd just kind of go, it's my book. But you haven't bought it, sir. No, I wrote it. Anyway. So yeah, if you live on the West Coast, there's lots of cool stuff.
That's cool. Anyway.
If you're not on the West Coast, I believe Kiri mentioned LGBTQ book clubs and stuff like that. Like, she's willing to work with you guys if you want to do like a Zoom call or something like that. Follow Kiri's Instagram. She puts so much cool stuff there. And every so often, you get to see her wife, who is amazing.
You go to KiriCallaghan.com, you can sign up to her newsletter.
Yeah, she's got a newsletter. She's got cats. They're adorable.
Cats!
Dude, she has a void
floof
named Calcifer.
and Sophie. Bonjour,
Yes.
Sophie.
And Sophie, the food critic. It's been really fun to watch, because she got Calcifer first, and then because she was working so much, she felt bad because her and Angelique is her wife, by the way, were working so much. She's like, well, we should get Calcifer a friend. And so they got Sophie, and Calcifer is not very food motivated. He is chaos motivated. Not like, food's not really his thing. Sophie, on the other hand, will eat anything and everything. She loves food. She loves everything about food.
Things that aren't food, she will still try to nom on.
And they're both adorable, wonderful cats. So, yeah. Other announcements. Critical Role is doing their Dispatch one-shot tomorrow. If you're not familiar with what Dispatch is a new game that just came out that is kind of an homage to the old Telltale games, like The Wolf Among Us and stuff like that. It's a narrative-based game. But the reason that Critical Role is doing a one-shot set in that world is first things first, like, half the cast voices something in the damn game. But second of all, they're sponsored by Dispatch. So yeah, that's a thing that you can watch tomorrow.
DM'd by Jasmine Bular and Travis Willingham, Matthew Mercer, Laura Bailey, and Aaron Yvette.
Yep.
Playing.
So cool stuff there. Campaign 4's introduction overview set of adventures is done and over with. It's been nonsense levels of amazing. And I believe not tomorrow, but next week, we get to return to the soldiers table, which is very, very cool and exciting and fun. Other TTRPG news. There's a new Essence 20 book that's coming out in November. It's called Hawk's Personnel Files. And it's a new G.I. Joe book. Effectively, it's kind of a monster manual kind of thing, but for G.I. Joe, it's got a lot of stat blocks and stuff like that in it. The PDF has been available for a little while. So that's a thing. Demiplane, if I remember correctly, has been having a sale on World of Darkness stuff. And I think Renegade might be doing that too. So if you're interested in getting like digital versions of like Vampire the Masquerade, that's a thing. And because of Halloween, they're like, we should probably put this on sale because people like the scary stuff during the Halloween times.
Yep.
Yeah. Anything else happening in the TTRPG world? It's gotten a little bit, slower after the nonsense that was the months of September and October of everything just happening.
I mentioned in our Discord, November 9th will be a Sunday. Todd Stashwick will be DMing for charity. Will be some more Star Trek cast for that one. So it's like they go across the gamut for different Star Trek shows. So this time they'll have Jerry Ryan, Terry Matalas, Eugene Cordero, and Melissa Navia.
Of those people, I recognize Todd because he was on Picard, and Jerry Ryan because she's 7 of 9 and will always be 7 of 9, even though she's done a lot of other things.
I think Terry and Eugene are also they're the voices for Lower Decks.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I'm not as familiar with the Star Trek stuff, but they'll be on Twitch.tv Mini Terrain Domain, and they're playing for charity.
Charity again. Oh, it's cool.
Which I believe I can bring the window up. Oh wait. That'll be for Pavlov.
So very, very cool there. Right now, I almost forgot about this. Right now on Humble.com, they currently have a comic bundle. It looks like most, if not all, of the Dark Horse Critical Role comics are on there. So the Vox Machina Origins, the Mighty Nine Origins, and a few other stuff are all on there, which is really, really cool. I've heard great things about the comic series in general. Like, people have absolutely loved them. Dark Horse tends to put out a really good comic book just in general. I've liked a lot of the stuff that they've done. So
the stories are pretty good, and the art's always really good. Really good.
I think it's over now, and it upsets me because I didn't get it. There was a TMNT comic bundle where you basically got almost all the comics, going all the way back to the old black and white 80s comics, all the way through like the Image comics and all that stuff. The only comics that I didn't see on there is there has been 2 crossover series between TMNT and Power Rangers that were massively cool. Like the Turtles, in each of them, the Turtles get the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers powers, and they get to morph into turtle versions of the Power Rangers. And then all the Power Rangers learn ninjutsu and get to have cool ninja costumes. And I think in one of them, Shredder got the Green Ranger coin, and so Dragon Shredder is just badass.
Sure. I'm not even deep in the lore. I would argue against Shredder getting the Matrix.
The Matrix?
Getting the Power Matrix, or whatever the
Dragon Ranger? Or the Green Ranger coin? Yeah, I mean, technically it makes sense. The Green Ranger was a bad guy in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers before becoming a good guy. So, I mean, I've heard weirder things. And, again, the suit was super cool. So, yeah. Those were very cool things. Any other things going on right now? Obviously, the world right now is completely okay, and there's nothing stupid going on in Congress, nor has it been stupidly going on in Congress for like almost a month now. Nope, not at all. when stupid people run the country, stupid things happen.
Mm-hmm.
Really need to get you a soundboard just so you can have like crickets chirping.
Gotta love it. Anyway, I think that means it is time to return to Traversing the Veil. The party has descended into darkness. After arriving in the elemental plane of water, they met a strange clandestine group, but before they were able to really get to know each other, a strange creature called a breath drinker came and killed one of the members of this clandestine group, who just so happened to be the mother of one of the party members. Reggie. As his mother died, he faded from existence. The party, realizing they needed to resurrect his mother, found the breath drinker had literally stolen her soul, and so they went searching for it. They eventually found a guide, a water genasi druid named Thakian, who said they could lead them to where the breath drinker calls home. Eventually, they came to this strange, massive, city-sized sea creature that appeared to be dead and rotting. But growing out of the creature was a city larger than any of them had ever seen. And now they are exploring this city in the hopes of finding this creature, defeating it, and bringing the soul back so that they may resurrect the mother of their fallen ally. Alright, so when we last left off, you guys had come in basically to one of the kind of spires, and it had explored an apartment, and had discovered apparently the city was supposedly evacuated, but not everyone could get out. As you guys kind of explored around more, you found a strange slash in one of the walls made by something very large and very, very sharp. But as of right now, you guys haven't found anything that's too alive in here. Some plant life, maybe some corals and other things like that, but nothing that could cause damage like what Arai was able to find. Eventually you guys left the apartment and made your way to kind of a large central gathering area, which is where we return. If I remember correctly, I'd given you guys kind of a choice of a couple different places, and you guys chose to go down the kind of dark,
following the road into the belly of this creature.
Yep. So that is where we return. So again, as you guys look around again, you can see the area that you are currently leaving now seems to be kind of like a town square-ish area, and there were buildings all around it going up the entire kind of dome-shaped area. But there was a passageway that went deeper into the creature itself, and that's where you guys decided to go. So before leaving this area, is there anything you guys want to do, or do you guys just want to keep pressing forward?
I guess keep going forward, looking to go pick a fight.
All right.
Do we see anything? I guess we are looking for like any signs of like. I mean, keeping an eye out. Obviously, keeping an eye out for the breath drinker, but anything else as well.
Yeah, I mean, Thakian...
Now that we're actually on the Kraken Mira, whatever this thing is, the city, is it? Now that we're actually on it, is it still like Ghost Town City?
As far as you can tell, like this kind of central town square kind of area is. I mean, it looks fairly deserted. You can see. Well, why don't you go ahead and make me. I'll let you choose insight or survival. And anyone that wants to kind of see what you can glean from the area. Because obviously, as you guys have figured out, like this is very, very, very old. So kind of gleaning any information requires quite a bit of extrapolation.
10.
10. Okay.
8.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to take their shot?
20.
20? Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to take a survival roll.
Okay.
15.
15. All right. And then Arai, was that survival?
Survival.
Or insight? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, survival.
For Smegwick and Owie, as you guys are looking around, you are still kind of overwhelmed by just the state of this thing. I mean, you guys both grew up primarily in the Sovereignty. You know, you don't grow ships in the Sovereignty, you build them. It's a very industrious place. And you've never seen a city quite like this before. And so you guys are still kind of coming to terms with just how almost alien everything looks to you here and aren't able to kind of focus on too much. Arai and Thakian, you are in guide and survival mode. You know, you've been here once before and it was less than pleasant for you. So your head is on a permanent swivel. You are constantly kind of looking around, and you're also looking for any indications of something that might warn you that something bad is coming. And so you're constantly kind of looking around, and in this part of the city, the first thing that you pick up on is the fact that the kind of center square area is eerily clean to the point of it being strange that there aren't more bits of debris and other things here. You think there should be something here, like even if it was very orderly evacuated, a place like this would be covered in garbage and there'd be overturned things, but there really isn't here, and that bothers you, because that generally means something else had to have been here for some reason or another. Ryan, on the other hand, you are so used to going into places that don't make sense because of your history of vanishing ruins and things like that, and it was kind of instilled in you this idea of the first thing you do is you check for things that are going to kill you. The second thing you do is learn as much as possible, because the more you learn, the easier it is to make sure that things aren't going to kill you, and the better chance you're going to have of finding something valuable, which is the entire
The fourth
point.
was drop Fruit Loops along the way so you can find your way back.
Yes, and if you start
That was
noticing
one.
that your Fruit Loops are disappearing, that means there's something dangerous around, or at least something hungry.
Also, Jody just made Fruit Loops canonical as well.
So, you're looking around for anything that could be potentially dangerous, and one of the things that you have kind of fixated on throughout your life is specifically structural integrity, because you have lost far too many expeditions. Not really people in those expeditions, but there's been far too many times where you guys have had to give up on a vanishing ruin because someone has gone somewhere unstable and has broken a leg or gotten very seriously injured, and everyone has had to leave, and the whole thing has become a financial loss. So you are constantly looking at things going, ooh, that's going to fall. You don't want to step there. Like, it's just instinctual. And so as you're looking through all of this, one of the things that bothers you the most about this, it's obvious this is a ruin. You're very familiar with ruins. They are not structurally sound. This is very structurally sound. Everything is effectively grown out of the ground, and there isn't the decay that you think there should be. And so looking around, you are able to notice broken windows and things like that would indicate, at least at one point, maybe looting or something akin to that. But you don't see any shards of glass anywhere. Like, the way that you're able to tell there have been break-ins is you can see like little damages to where the windows used to be, but there's no sharp things lying around. There's no glass anywhere, and that's another thing that shouldn't really happen. You know, people really generally don't seem to care about glass as long as it's not actively, hurting them. They generally tend to leave it alone or throw it away. But there's nothing here. All the places where you can tell a window was broken have been picked clean. All the windows have been removed completely. There aren't shards there or anything like that. And that's not natural. Especially in a ruin like this, where over time windows will break and things like that with no one doing anything. So there should be something here, and there's simply not. Does that make
But on the
sense?
same token, Arai probably has not encountered walls and things that are alive or were alive at some point, like made out of bone.
Fair point. But they do still kind of follow, kind of structural rules and things like that. Like, yes, if you want to get into a discussion about architecture, yes, there's lots of different types of architecture, and different places had different styles and stuff like that, but they still use some very basic things everywhere. Like, a window is a window is a window, whether you're looking at neo-Gothic or I can't remember any of the other architecture styles that I studied for a little while, but I remember Gothic because it's super cool looking. I can't remember. Side note, I was looking up like Elven architecture versus Dwarven, and I found out that things that people think are Dwarven to actually takes inspiration from, I can't remember what it was called.
Art Deco.
Art Deco, yeah, that's what it is. So Art Deco is Dwarven architecture, and
Art Nouveau.
Yeah, and Art Nouveau is Elven.
I've seen the meme for joke for that, but yeah.
That's cool.
It's really interesting. Another fun fact: the United States was supposed to be Art Deco. Like, when you look at early New York buildings and things like that, like the train station that doesn't exist anymore. But was it Union Station? I can't remember which one it was. But the original building was amazing, and it looked so cool. And now it's a block that's really boring. But the U.S. was supposed to be this awesome Art Deco metropolis. And then we gave up on that. And now we have cookie cutter houses. And it's
A train station in LA or in Anaheim is Art Deco still, and they preserve it.
Isn't that cool?
It's so gorgeous.
There's a few, there's a theater that they've tried to tear down a couple times. I can't remember which one it is, but it was built in it. It's just absolutely brilliant. And I think they've tried restoring it a couple times, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But there are some very, very cool buildings in California, in the Los Angeles area, and San Francisco too, that are right around like turn of the century architecture. That was amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to my fantasy world.
Yep. Go ahead.
So that's what you find with a 20 survival check.
Okay.
Everything looks safe, but you think there should be more debris.
Okay. Are we still moving, or are we?
Yeah,
It's
it's a
currently
very
here.
large area that you have to cross to get to this tunnel going into the creature. So you're learning this as you're all kind of crossing this town square.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably
One
takes
of
you the better
the
part of like 5 to 10 minutes.
okay. One of the buildings, if we pass one with one of the windows
Mm-hmm.
gone, I would like to have Arai look in
Sure.
to the room with the window.
So I'll give you a choice. You can look into one that looks very obviously to be some kind of like home of some sort, or you can look into one that looks obviously to have been some sort of business. Because you will pass by both types.
Okay. Probably another home.
Okay. So as you're kind of going through, you do find this kind of smaller building that's jutting out of the wall. Everything about it is very circular. Like the shape of the building itself is very, very rounded. The door itself is very rounded as well. All the windows are very, very rounded. And as you get closer to it, you can see that one of the windows, which is now just a hole, it looks like it used to have panes. Like it looks like it was just kind of a standard kind of circular window with a cross pane in it. But the panes are completely gone. And where they used to be is very, very smooth. Too smooth for just natural wear and tear. And there's absolutely no glass in it whatsoever. What else would you like to do?
So it looks like it was there but broken off versus and like smoothed down versus it was just a continuous smooth.
Harvested would be the best word to describe what you see. Does that make sense? It looks like someone actively removed pieces on purpose.
Yeah. If I look at the windows around, are the ones that are have the glass missing, are they sort of the same?
As far as you can tell, again, it's more difficult to find out information about things missing than it is to find out about things that are there that shouldn't be. But you're seeing a pattern as you look through these. Anytime you can find something where obviously something used to be there, it's very smooth, very precision. It seems very much so that someone removed something on purpose and did a relatively good job of it.
Okay.
Or I guess something. You're not quite sure.
Yeah.
You never so often like otters, really, really crafty suckers.
Yeah. Raccoons even more.
Oh yeah. And underwater raccoons, whew. I think they call them beavers, but
Yeah.
More productive though.
I don't know. I think
I mean,
a lot
do
of
they have opposable thumbs?
I think a lot of the issue with raccoons is they just have so many things that they want to do that they've never actually. I think if a raccoon applied itself, it could totally build a dam or, a trade center or something. Like, I think they could be very industrious. They're just not focused.
Yeah.
And when they do get focused, like getting into garbage cans,
Yep.
I mean, they know what they're doing.
Yep.
Anyway. What else would you like to know? You do not see any water raccoons.
Even though we're underwater? What? Rude.
I know. Bad DM. Bad.
Well, that is a question of like I was leading to like, are there any critters present in the city either? There's like
It's another thing that is odd. Other than, again, stationary creatures like corals and the like, you have not seen any real creatures in here. You haven't seen...
closest we've seen were like some anemone type shit. But
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah.
But you haven't seen vermin, which again, very very common in ruins in general. You're going to have vermin and other things like that. There's nothing here. There's also no indication that vermin have been here. Like, you're not finding droppings. You're not finding things that were chewed on or anything. Like, all the kind of telltale signs of having something here, there's nothing.
On a wall building question, does the water plane have any fish going through the water or something like that?
It has a very diverse biome. And technically, compared to like the elemental plane of air, where if anything wants to get from one island to another, either it has to somehow
Fly.
be able to fly or travel on the veil. Here, because water is everywhere, it's exceptionally easy for creatures to get anywhere that they want to. In the elemental plane of water, and Athakian would be aware of this, like, barnacles are a huge problem because they attach to anything that they can. You guys have problems with, small schools of fish and stuff like that. Like, New York has problems with rats and roaches. A place like this, which is safe and has lots of small places to hide from large predators, should be paradise for small prey creatures, and there simply aren't any here.
Yeah, because this thing's a giant carcass too.
Yeah, there should be carrion,
Yeah.
and you haven't found any.
Arai's going to share his findings.
There's no sign of
Nice.
life anywhere. It's been abandoned.
Well, yeah, but it's people or whatever has deemed to take whatever it has scavenged. I mean, I know scavenging. This is kind of above and beyond.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty unique.
Also, that's just looking at every single window, and that's a shit ton of glass. I mean, if you were to take it all and put it somewhere.
Yeah, it's clear that was the glass. Did the glass look like it was man-made?
We don't know.
I mean, you guys saw some glass when you first came in, because there was little bits of glass on some of the apartment. Like, there was a window or two that you guys were able to see. And I mean, it was still attached to a living thing, so you can't be 100% certain if it was man-made glass or not. But it had similar properties to glass. Whether it was, actually, silica heated and formed, or if it was something else that just acts
Like sea glass?
Yeah. You guys can't be certain, but it has all the properties of glass that you are aware of.
Thakian, do you know anything that could or that would take this and leave it so it's cleanly taken? That doesn't make sense, Chance.
Yeah, we'll be.
I think you might be muted, thank you.
I don't know anything that would take any debris that it causes from destruction. The thing I encountered years ago, I don't know if it was intelligent to even clean up after itself, but this courtyard is spotless.
Yeah, definitely clear. People used to live here before, but now it seems abandoned. Is that the feeling we're getting here?
I mean, when you guys first got here, abandoned was exactly the right word you would use. The longer you stay here, the less it feels like it was abandoned, and the more it feels like it was sequestered or forbidden. Like abandoned, people left for a reason, but this feels,
Systematic.
yeah, like this feels like somebody intentionally removed things from here as opposed to leaving it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Which that removal plus the claw marks is kind of alarming.
There's definitely something that maybe that Soul Drinker would have forced the citizens here to get the heck out.
So, as you all are continuing to swim, you eventually find, again, this very large road that goes straight down into the Crooked Creature. And as you look down into it, the thing about the elemental plane of water is the water itself has little bits of incandescent in it in various places, so that the majority of the plane itself basically exists in a state of dim light. Once you start building in structures and stuff like that, no one's really been able to figure out why. But the water doesn't incandesce inside buildings or anything like that. So where you guys have been going thus far, there's been enough openings and windows and things like that the natural light from outside has basically been leaving everything in areas of dim light. But looking down this road, it starts to descend into actual darkness. And after about maybe 100 feet, you can't really see anything. It gets so dark.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said Harlow had given me one. In the rules of your world on sending stones,
Yes.
are they like walkie-talkies you can use somewhat regularly, or are they one-time use and then long rest?
It's a fantastic question.
I mean, I know what the book rule is, but I want to know what the rule is in your world.
Well, what's the book rule? Let's start with the book rule, and then I'll decide if I like it.
Well, the book rule, I mean, I pull it out, because I did put it in my inventory, since once sending is cast using either stone, the stones can't be used again until the next dawn.
So I will say...
So
sending
like
is a third level spell. I will say they have charges.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
Effectively, you can use them without using charges. They can just use the message spell, the message cantrip, and then they have let's say
That's 100 foot, right?
I believe. I don't have it in front of me right now. And then they have 6 charges of sending, which 1d3 of those charges is recovered at dawn.
Just 1d3.
Yeah.
Okay. So just to real quick is okay. Okay, so are we all? So we're going down.
Yeah.
I pulled up the stone. Like, okay, Harlow, you're getting this message. We're at this position. Coordinates. At passageway going deeper into city / creature. Going down further.
You wait for a moment, and all you get back from it is, got it.
At least they're listening to us.
So, what do you all want?
But we are looking for the same thing for the same reason. Well,
Yeah.
different reason,
True.
but same motivation.
Yeah. Let's go.
So
There we
as
go.
you continue to descend, how many of you have dark vision? I know Arai has dark vision. Thakian, do you have dark vision as well?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Spivot also and blind vision.
and Aoi, I believe you're the only one without, right?
Yeah, unless we want to use the 2024 year rules.
Do did Dragonborn get dark vision in 2024?
Yeah, I drive. Yeah, they do.
So pretty much just humans don't.
Yeah. It's just like,
Well, here and there.
Nobody plays humans anymore.
I have to.
Exactly.
I have to check. But I think a lot of the humanoid race is still like halflings, for example. I think.
It was a joke. Sorry.
No, you'd be surprised. Some like they still kind of they flip flop every edition. I swear to God, they keep changing. Like
Well,
furbolgs.
For right now, we've
Yeah.
been playing this as the
2014.
yeah. So we're gonna keep it with you not having dark vision.
Yeah.
So either you guys can create some sort of a light, or Aoi, you can find someone to hold on
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
So what do you guys want to do? The rest of you all can see to varying degrees, but you will be limited to whatever your dark vision. And I think for most of you, it's 60 feet.
I got no light making capabilities. I have a lamp.
Yeah.
Good luck lighting this son of a bitch.
you just watch. He takes a match out.
Just put the oil in.
Yeah.
The oil is rising.
Ah, crap.
Yeah.
I don't think
water.
waterproof matches work underwater.
Yeah. Do they make up waterproof matches?
Yeah,
Yes.
they make matches that you can get wet and then strike them. But no, they don't work. There are underwater flares and things like that, but I believe they
Yes.
use like
Magnesium.
magnesium, yeah, because it burns anything.
Mm.
It also reacts remarkably violently to oxygen in general. So
Okay. I do have daylight I can cast, but it says is it I don't think it moves along with us.
I would say because you are a guide, you as part of like just your standard stuff that you would bring, you would probably have at least one sun rod, which is effectively a glow stick. It's a torch that doesn't use fire. So
Okay.
Suck.
yeah, being a guide, even with your dark vision, you would have to have at least a few sun rods with you.
Mhm.
So I'll say if you guys want to use this as a sun rod, because traditional torches would be useless in the elemental plane of water. So
Mhm.
Yeah, you did it in the climax of the song, and maybe you'll get other glow sticks to go with you.
Yeah, I'll definitely use a sun rod then.
okay.
Japanese glow sticks are so fun.
So you guys watch as Thakian kind of reaches into their pack, and then kind of takes this strange, almost crystalline-looking rod, kind of focuses on it, and then, and suddenly there's a bright light extending from it.
Yeah, if they didn't check the coordinates before, now they know.
As you all continue to descend, you start noticing the walls themselves start to change a little bit. Everything outside the creature was very smooth, very kind of off-white colored, bone colored. But as you guys start coming in here, you start noticing the walls themselves, first of all, start kind of bending outward slightly at somewhat weird angles. And you're starting to notice that they are rough. They have kind of a texture to them, and they're also not the kind of pure alabaster, I guess would be the right color that you guys saw out there. They're kind of like stains and things like that of reds and blacks and browns. There doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason to them. It's obvious they were not aesthetic decisions, though.
You said bending outward. Are they concave or convex?
Cave. Yes, cave. Because vex is where it goes in, right? Yeah, they're concave. They like the walls are going like this, and then you start seeing them kind of do this.
All right.
It's not a ton. Like we're talking about maybe 2 or 3 feet at the widest. But it's noticeable because as soon as they start moving out, that's when you start seeing the texturing on the walls.
Like rib cage.
Not so much. These. Well, why don't you roll me? I'll let you choose perception or investigation.
I'll do perception. Ray's good at seeing things, not investigating things. Well, I got a 6, so.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's just like, for lack of a better term, it's textured, it's grooved. But beyond that, you can't really tell. So it doesn't really look like ribs or anything like that. The walls are just rough. Dog eat dog world. Other puns.
Are they slimy or are they like? I mean, it's underwater. So. Are they slimy?
They are somewhat damp, but you don't see any kind of residue on them.
Okay. Okay, just the discolorations.
Mm-hmm. You guys want to keep going? You guys want to stop and investigate? What do you want to do?
Or are we kind of like in a chamber area, or is it just a passage?
You're on a road, effectively. It's a decent sized road. The place that you guys like, you've been traveling maybe like 5-10 minutes thus far down the thing, and you're noticing there aren't as many shops or buildings here. It's more just kind of a direct road. Every so often you'll see like a hollow area where there's like a doorway or something that seems to go off. But compared to where you just were, where there was literally every open space you could see had a building of some sort, this looks much more kind of utilitarian. No, this gets us from point A to point B. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So keep going?
Yeah, keep going for now until we find something more pronounced.
All right. As you guys continue to go down, one of the more unique things about the water breathing spell that you guys have all had casted on you is smell works very differently underwater than it does in the air. But it doesn't mean that you can't smell anything anymore simply because you are breathing liquid instead of a gas. And the further that you go down this tunnel, the more kind of sour the air starts to become. It's not unpleasant, like it's not making you feel sick or anything like that, but you could definitely tell kind of a change in the pH levels of the water, and it's starting to smell, for lack of a better term, more acidic as you keep going.
Left out the kombucha.
Like there's like a sulfur geyser nearby or something.
I wouldn't say sulfur. More like I said, more just kind of a sour flavor in general.
Okay.
I wondered if this place looked like a creature. I wonder if we're getting close to, say, a stomach.
That would make sense.
As you guys continue to kind of go down this area, you continue to see The walls themselves are not as uniform as the place that you came to. They'll kind of go out and go in. They still have this kind of rough texture to them. There's still these strange random stains on them in various places. And that strange kind of sour scent just seems to be everywhere. And it's not massively strong or anything. It's just noticeable. But the thing that kind of surprises you the most is just how long you've been going down this tunnel and it's still going.
Is it getting stronger?
It's not really getting stronger. It's just distinct. Constant, I guess, is the word I was looking for. It's consistent.
Like a skunk stench?
Like, don't know if this is an experience any of you guys have ever had, but having lived in Milwaukee for a little while, if you ever were in the city near any of the breweries, you just constantly smell yeast.
Oh.
So it's kind of that the thing where it's not an unpleasant smell, but it's a very noticeable scent. And it until you got really close to the breweries, it wasn't super strong. You could just always smell it.
This creature lived off of kombucha.
Very much so.
Had no
Anyway,
blood. The liquid was kombucha.
Maybe we can harvest the gut flora.
Maybe it would be delicious. We should try that.
Did they even look edible?
We ain't found nothing yet.
yeah, I mean, thus
We're,
far you guys
we're
haven't seen.
hypothesizing.
Yep.
You guys haven't seen anything that you would. I mean, if you want to try chewing on bones, I mean,
No.
Okay,
I've
the
heard
lick.
stranger things. Would you like to lick the walls?
No!
What is it with you in every campaign?
I was not the one who licked the rock or the saddle. That was Ilea.
So,
Nature's-
I just help resolve the problem.
as you all continue down, you've eventually been traveling for the better part of about 20 minutes. And you are still kind of going. And again, every so often you'll see like a small door or something like that, but nothing substantial. And again, no debris, no nothing, just this kind of oppressive darkness. You guys have gone far enough that you can no longer see behind you because your sunrod only gives you about 120 feet worth of light, and you can't see much in front of you. And everything just seems to be kind of getting closer and more oppressive. But you continue on. After another hour, you suddenly start seeing kind of changes to the things. You start to see kind of a seam on the ground. It starts very minor and then starts to become more pronounced as you guys travel on. And you think that this tunnel is going to be splitting. And sure enough, you guys eventually come to what you think was kind of like a Y intersection. However, that is what it used to be. It is that no longer. As you get to what it used to be, you can see the kind of support structure here of the bone itself. There are parts of it that just don't exist anymore. Possibly they used to be cartilage or something like that, and they've gone away. But now you can see this kind of big gaping hole that leads to a place that seems very obviously not on the path. And then you can also see a tunnel going off to the right and a tunnel going off to the left. So where would you guys like to go?
So there's a gaping hole, and then past the gate, past that, there is a tunnel split.
Yeah, effectively, you came to, like, if my arm is where you guys are going, you came to a section that splits off to the left and the right, and
Yeah,
right
I'm
at the junction
forward,
point,
and then-
there's a big old hole. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think it went the road less traveled?
Sorry, because I have a question about that. Let me get this here.
Yeah.
Okay. My question is in regards to the hole. Does it look like it just broke down, collapsed over time, or much like the room, was it like broken?
Roll me investigation, please.
Can anyone do this?
Anyone that wants to go for it.
Okay.
18 on the die. Investigation 24.
Okay.
I think I'm going to as
Ooh.
well.
Okay.
19.
All right.
22.
22. All right. So between the three of you, you notice the hole itself is very misshapen. Like the bone is not really jagged, but you can see like bits and pieces that have either been broken away or cut away or something. It's still picked clean. It still has that kind of texture. In fact, with a 24, and then a 22 and a 19, as you guys kind of get closer and examine it, you start to realize what the texture is. There are grooves that are somewhat random. Like there's no pattern to them whatsoever. But as you look at them more closely, they seem to be scrapes or something akin to that, and they do seem to be, again, there's no overall pattern, but you can see kind of groupings where the same group of anywhere between 2 and 6 sharp objects have scraped the same area over and over and over again and created these grooves in it.
I think that hole is where our target is. Or at least went through.
One other thing you guys would notice if you get close to the kind of hole, that sour scent in the air, not only does it get stronger, but it also starts to become more acrid and unpleasant. Like you get that kind of burning in the back of your throat as you get closer to that hole.
Maybe not.
Oh, well, I was contemplating maybe we investigate, but like, I don't know. That might be a little rough for us.
Yeah.
In regards to left or right, is there anything noticeable? I'm guessing no sounds, no indicators, or
They look nearly identical.
okay.
Just again, different directions, but the tunnels themselves are. They look to have been built by the same people for the exact same purpose. So, you know, it's basically the same thing, just different directions.
Right, you look like you're noodling something.
Hmm?
You look like you're noodling something.
Yes. But I need more time to noodle.
Okay.
I'm having the noodle dream. Hold on.
That's what he said.
Exactly what he said.
I've heard kombucha goes well with noodles, so. So where do you
Now
guys want to
as-
go?
If we go in, like if we go to the right, is the scent more diminished
The
in the
scent
tunnels?
seems to get stronger the closer you get to the hole.
Yes.
So if you go either direction, it gets less pronounced.
Okay.
So it's relatively obvious it's coming from the hole.
Right.
Hopefully, all of them will, all the paths will eventually merge into the correct place. Do you think so, guys?
Sorry, what was that?
Hopefully, all these, paths will, eventually merge into, like, well, maybe the same area, but, also it's the source of whatever's coming from the middle.
Yeah. I mean, we could try going down the hole. That's going to be. I didn't bring anything for dealing with Kraken sewer lines.
Yeah.
So pretty much the hole looks like something was trying to get in but couldn't.
No, if it was trying to get in, it succeeded.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Maybe I need to clarify on that. Was it? Did it look? Yeah, those grooves. Was it like, or is it going in?
The grooves look like something was scraped off of the wall.
Oh, I thought I thought the
Oh.
hole was grooved because we were
Yeah,
that's what I was investigating.
all the walls that you guys have seen thus far have had these same grooves. It's just the wall, the hole itself breaks from the pattern, but it still has those same
Oh,
grooves. It just
'cause
also
my
is a
question-
big old hole.
My question was the hole made
Yeah,
like clawed? It was clawed,
as much as you can tell.
scraped. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Okay, so it was okay.
It's artificial, not a natural.
Yeah, but what you've been able to kind of infer is the reason that there's all these grooves on all the walls you've been
Yeah.
there is something was scraping against them, possibly removing something from them. I don't know if I made that very clear.
No, so that helps a lot. Thank you.
So where you guys want to go?
I think if we're looking for the creature, we'll probably find some answers inside this hole.
Can I check out one of the scratches that's on the wall, and because I want to try and see if it was the same sort of like size and depth, I guess, of the
Sure.
claw marks that I'd seen earlier.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Okay. 21.
21. So looking at this, it's relatively obvious whatever made that mark in the apartment would have obliterated this wall.
Okay.
So it's not the same. However, with a 21, you do realize this does look somewhat familiar to you, and it takes you a little bit to realize where it is you've seen this. You've come across areas where prey animals have become lean and not providing as much food, and so the predator animals will pick all of the bones, and carrion as well, will pick all of the bones as clean as physically possible, and they leave teeth marks and claw marks all over it because they have to scrape it to get all nourishment off of it, and a lot of times they crack it to get at the marrow as well. Like, this is plainly out, like, these are teeth and claw marks.
Yeah, so it sounds like some kind of predator is
Something was
in-
hungry.
Yeah, it might still be there.
I hope not.
It seems well, from our very far back distance, we did see it was like a dead kraken-like thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's just like, So I wonder why something was relegated to starving and picking this clean when there's like, I mean, we're on top of a giant thing that's outside has more meat.
As you say that, suddenly I'm going to have everyone roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh.
No.
Oh no, Constitution saving throws.
Shut up.
Awful.
Shut up.
Funny
Curse
thing.
my barbarian constitution.
I hope all your fucking whey protein powder gets fucking waterlogged being here.
12.
How are you going to get your gains now? Sorry, what was that, Aoi?
12.
12? Okay.
15.
15? All right.
I got a 4.
4. Okay.
Oh no!
So, Aoi and Thakian, you guys, as you're all kind of sitting there, suddenly you are overwhelmed with this revolting stench. And it happens so fast that you can't even really anticipate it or anything, and suddenly you guys are just retching into the water. Arai and Smegwick, you guys kind of feel it happening, and you're able to go, no, back down. It's good.
Yeah, but then I see like two clouds coming from Aoi and thing like, presentation. No.
Little bits of carrot just floating around. And as you guys are sitting there trying to figure out what's going on, suddenly Thakian, because again, your head is on a swivel looking specifically for movement, you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. And kind of plastered up underneath one of the walls in a place that you couldn't really see at first, this strange creature starts coming out. You can see at first it's kind of amorphous, but as it starts getting closer and closer, you start to notice it's got the 3 limbs that it seems to be using for propulsion, and then 3 other kind of very large limbs that seem to have like spikes or something coating them on the outside, and then in the center a very large maw of a mouth with tons of teeth, and then in various places there's also this strange kind of chitinous material, very kind of dark black chitin. And as you guys are staring at it, you also see from another kind of corner another one of these creatures just start moving forward, and both of them start rushing at you. And I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Alright.
Yeah.
Lovely. 6.
All right.
Glad someone here has advantage on that. On initiative.
Smegwick?
Oh,
6.
Awesome. Arai?
nat 20
Oh, nice.
For...
initiative.
Yeah, but what's the total?
21.
29, okay. Oh yeah, you're strength-based. For some odd reason I was thinking you were dex-based. And then Thakian.
10.
10. Okay. All right. So, these strange creatures start rushing towards you, and remind me, Arai, were you with them when they went to the Fading Isle, where you guys fought the insect dinosaurs, or was that before you
Yes.
joined? Okay.
Yeah. No, I was there.
So, one of the
have
things
honey.
that you guys.
Yeah, I was curious. This sounds like an Octiok.
That is exact. Well, it's similar. Something about it is obviously different.
A Quatiok.
Yeah. Specifically, they call it an Otyug mutate. But it brings up enough memories, especially with the kind of overwhelming stench, that you kind of recognize the creature. And Arai, You are 11 points higher than everyone else, including the
Yeah.
monsters. So, what would you like to do? You are completely on your own.
Yay! Arai is going to. What do I have right now, actually? Oh, everything. Everything is open. Arai is going to whip out his javelin and do the attacks.
Okay. Now, this is underwater combat. So if you don't have a swim speed, attack rolls are made with
Yes.
disadvantage
Didn't you get
Okay.
something?
unless you are using, I think it's a weapon that does piercing damage. So I think for you, you're okay.
Yeah, my pike is piercing.
But for everybody else, if it doesn't do piercing damage, then everything will be made with disadvantage.
Okay.
And your speed is halved. Again, unless you have a swim speed.
Yeah, no swimming. Not for me.
So, yeah.
16.
16. That's exactly what you need to hit this. You guys watch as Arai, despite the fact not growing up in the elemental plane of water, instantly starts kind of dolphin kicking her way, or his way, in, and attempts to kind of plunge his pike into one of the creatures.
So 14 is the damage.
All right. And then your second attack.
I forgot this wasn't alright. 21.
21 definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage on that as well.
11.
All right. So, Arai rushes forward, impaling the Atiug mutate with his pike, pulling it out, and as soon as you pull it out, again, you have to kind of stop yourself from gagging, as
Yep.
opening up a wound on this creature has unleashed whatever rotting filth is on its inside to the outside. You quickly try to plug the hole again with your pike, and are able to do that, but it just spews more of this toxic filth into the water around you. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right.
He's going to look back at Spegwig and yell, "Prestidigitation, please!"
Thakian, you are up next.
Oh, wow.
So what would you like to do? And you have
Oh,
a swim
yay.
speed, so you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So from the ground, on my hands and knees, from the reaction to that smell, and I see at the corner of my eye the monsters coming towards us, I'll use Thorn Whip and just shoot it right at whichever monster is closest coming right at us.
Okay. You can go after the one that Arai has gone after. You can go after the one that hasn't been attacked yet. Which one would you like better?
The one that hasn't been attacked yet.
Okay. And if memory serves, Thornwick also pulls them towards you. Correct?
Yes, 10 feet.
Cool. All right. So why don't you go ahead and make your attack roll?
All right. Crap. That is a 10.
All right. How do you envision Thornwick working for Thakian? Do you see him like creating thorn whip of water, something growing out of his arm? Like, how do you visualize it?
I would think. I would say it's if I could have a little bit of liberty with this,
for it.
maybe like he uses the water and it takes the shape of a thorn whip, and it's sort of in a state between ice and water,
Okay.
where it's like it's bendable and stuff, but it's still physical,
Sure.
like
so
hard.
So you guys watch as Thakian taking to water like a fish. He just starts swimming forward, and you watch as little ice crystals start to form around one of his arms. And as he gets close enough to the creature, he kind of swings his arms, and those ice crystals kind of shake off and start to form this thin whip like structure that shoots out these thorns as it extends, and then he hurls the whip down toward the creature. As it goes to try and wrap around some part of the creature, it bounces off of some of the chitinous hide it has and is deflected away, unfortunately. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I should have re-studied my character before this session.
That's fine. It's your first combat. We will be especially since I think the last D&D character you played was tier 1. So jumping all the way to tier 3 can be slightly overwhelming.
Okay.
Well, for right now, you've moved, you've used your action. Let's say that's your turn this turn, and then you can kind of review your character sheet, and when it comes to your turn again, maybe next time you'll have something different that you want to do. But you've done something not as successful as you would have liked to be, but worse things have happened in the realm of D&D. After that, Aoi, you can still taste the remnants of your last meal, and it's actually floating like a foot away from you. But your friends are attacking these creatures, so obviously you can worry about breakfast later. What would you like to do?
Okay, for my action, since I realized that I'm moving a little slower, I'm going to use Alter Self to do aquatic adaptation.
Okay.
And Aoi's hands and feet become wet, and at the end of her tail there's like fins, almost like that's kind of you can see it.
Here we are.
Yep.
All right.
Right.
Yep. So you guys watch as Aoi, and is that an action or a bonus action to do that?
Action.
Okay. So you guys watch as Aoi kind of shakes herself, and then she starts incanting into the water around her. And as that happens, you watch as webs start to form on her, between her fingers, between her legs. You watch as her tail starts to kind of flatten itself out slightly, and these kind of webbed fins start appearing on it to create a much better swimming apparatus. And very quickly, she is now aquatic Aoi, and seems very, very ready for underwater things to happen. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No, I think I'm just gonna be
Did you want to
ready for a fight.
Did you want to get close to one of them or stay back?
Let's see. How far away is the one that?
They're both within about 30-ish feet, so you can make it there.
I think I'm going to get closer to the one that just made me lose my lunch. Hopefully, like within flanking distance.
Okay. Did you want to go for the one that Arai's at, or the one
the one that Arai?
Okay. So Arai, as you're sitting there begging, pleading for a prestidigitation, you suddenly feel movement from behind you, and you see Aoi kind of swimming, almost crocodile-like, with how her tail is kind of propelling her forward to get to a place to kind of aid you. Before any of the creatures can do anything, because I rolled 2s, Smegwick.
I still roll better than you? Jesus Christ.
Yeah! Surprisingly enough, Otyugs don't have super high dex scores.
Okay. There's okay. So Arias got his hands full with one, and Owie's helping on that one. I will help with the one Thakian is taking on.
Okay.
So I'll just basically look at this one, just like it's just nasty on either direction, and we need to sell this. So I will. And they're two separate directions, right? You said they're because they're
Yeah,
kinda
they
equidistant.
came from different sides.
I will go ahead. I'll use a first level. On the mutate Octiug mutate that Thakian's fighting, make me a dexterity 17 saving throw versus fairy fire.
How's a 9 sound?
Great for me.
So you guys watch as. Do you have a specific color that you like your fairy fire? I can't remember.
It's like kind of a Mardi Gras, purple and green.
Okay.
Glitter.
So you guys watch as Mardi Gras colors start spewing forth from Smegwick, and they seem to stick to one of the Otyugs, who is now outlined in this kind of purple and green flame. Green flame.
Yeah.
What else you want to do?
I will then use a quicken spell for Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And then as he is kind of spewing this fire, you watch as arcane energy starts kind of pooling in his other hand, and as soon as he stops it, he throws these bolts of eldritch energy at the creature.
I should have gotten 2 dice out for this. First roll 9 plus 16, 25.
All right. You don't have a plus 16 to your attack roll, do you?
I have a plus 9.
Okay. I was sitting there, I was like, there's no way he could have a plus 16. Plus 9 makes more sense. All right. First one's a hit.
17
Also
plus
a hit.
9.
For that, you don't need a plus 9.
Well, I know. And 17 again on the die.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing great. So go ahead and roll damage for all 3.
Okay. I will just.
Did you roll those
Three
all
hit.
with advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Blip. Blip. And blip. Okay. 8 plus 11 plus 13, 32.
32. Cool.
Nice.
So after he throws this flame on this creature, he pelts it with 3 blasts of eldritch energy, and you watch as bits and pieces of chitin and skin start just getting blown off from this creature. And again, you have to kind of hold your mouth for a second, even being as far away as you are, because as each new wound opens, more of this viscera just starts going everywhere.
How you like me now? Oh, God! Ah! Oh! Oh, it's like low tide at Asshole Beach. Ugh!
Ugh.
You guys just start hearing. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Okay, can't go that way. Oh, this is bad. All right, yeah, I'm just staying here.
All right.
Soaking in the wrong.
Arai and Aoi, as you guys are getting ready to fight this thing, suddenly the creature kind of turns up, opens its mouth, and sprays this blackish green muck everywhere.
Nasty bastard.
I need you both to make Constitution saving throws for me.
Alright. See.
15.
Oh, that's better. 16.
Right. So both of you, as this muck and grime starts spewing out, you're able to move back as much as you can, and as it does eventually get to you, because you can't move that much, It has been diluted enough by the water that it doesn't seem to hurt, but anywhere where it touches exposed skin at all, it has kind of an itching sensation.
Ugh.
Then, it's going to take two of its large, teeth-covered tentacles and take attacks at both of you.
Okay.
So, Arai first. Does a 24 hit you?
Yes, just barely. Just
Okay.
barely.
And then I'll just roll Aui's as well. Does a 17 hit you, Aui?
Let's see if I can. Come on, get. Oh. Oh no, I'm trying my.
Hopper.
Oh, Papa?
Cutting claws.
He wants to play too. Well, while you're figuring that out, I will narrate what's happening to Arai. So, as this... Go ahead.
Oh, see. I'm going to use my reaction to wield my cape within melee.
Cool.
I'm going to
Well, let me. I'll do with what happens with Arai, and then we'll have you do
Okay,
your
sure.
flourish and all your cool shit with that. So,
Yeah.
Arai, as this big kind of tongue covered in teeth comes and smacks into you, the teeth themselves go deep into your skin, and they're also barbed. So now this big leathery tongue with teeth is now attached to you. You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled and restrained
oh no.
by the creature. Aoi, as you see this thing coming, you realize you're not going to be able to get out of the way, because despite the fact that this is a big, unwieldy looking creature, that tongue thing is moving fast. And so you instinctively reach for your duelist cape and just kind of twirl it away, and the magic built into it kind of deflects it out of the way. And then did you want to use a riposte on it?
I'm going to use is it like 5 feet away from me?
Yeah, you're within melee. Because you
I'm
said that you
going
wanted
to-
to flank it.
I'm going to use shocking grasp on it.
Okay, so as the cape whirls, you guys see this kind of flash of light as the magic affects, and you watch as the tentacle gets blown away, and then Aoi instantly comes out and tries to grab the creature with lightning sparking from her fingertips. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
That does not hit as an 11.
Okay,
And it's not wearing metal, is it?
No, chitin
Yeah.
is not metal. And so as she reaches out, she attempts to grab it. You guys see this big spark of lightning and stuff like that, but the creature is able to kind of contort itself away as it starts kind of dragging Arai away from Aoi, who unfortunately has already used her reaction, so you can't make an opportunity attack as it starts dragging Arai towards its den. The other one, not being quite close enough to hit you with its virulent breath, is going to swim over to Thakian and just attempt to, first of all, hit you with one of its tentacles. So, does a 26 hit your AC?
Oh yeah.
All right, then, again, this big toothy tongue-looking thing goes and hits you, and the teeth kind of go into your skin and actually get stuck in you, and you are grappled and restrained. And then you watch as it drags you towards its gaping maw and attempts to bite down on you. Does a 16 hit your armor class?
Yep.
Okay. It bites down on you hard. So from the first tentacle attack, you took 13 bludgeoning damage. Forgot about that. And then from this, you take 13 piercing damage as it bites onto you. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 10.
Okay. You now have the poisoned condition.
Oh no.
Okay. I do have immunity from poisoned.
Ah.
So you would have the poison condition. So as the creature bites down on you, you feel this toxin start kind of invading your bloodstream. But your connection with nature, and specifically with water, which is all around you, you feel the kind of toxin trying to get into your bloodstream, trying to get into your heart and your lungs and everywhere you don't want it to be. And you just kind of feel the elemental energy around you, and you just purge the poison out of your system. So you still take the 13 piercing damage, but you're not poisoned, which is really nice because the poison on this thing is bad. That is the end of its turn. Arai, you are grappled, restrained, and have a new friend who's trying to show you their super awesome bachelor pad.
Nom nom.
What would you like to do?
Okay, let's go. Pet his head.
For a brief second, Arai's going, you know what? I mean, nah.
This is not a hear me out moment.
He wouldn't get along with Thomas.
Oh no.
I miss Thomas.
Yeah, that is definitely not a pet.
No. Not this time. He stinks too much.
In the back of your mind, you're going, a good bath, I might be... No, he's trying to eat me. So
But
what
if
do you
we
wanna
treat
do?
him
Sorry.
right, Arai's gonna rage.
All right.
And with that comes something glimmery and magical. Yes.
Exploding.
I am on the wrong
So,
page.
as
That
you
is-
watch, as Arai is being dragged away, suddenly you guys watch as Arai's body language starts to change. At first, he kind of swam forward and he had all this, strength and valor, and now you watch as his skin starts to grow cold. You see this cold stare of burning rage, frozen in ice. And you watch him become very, very determined. And something else, right?
Yes. So
Where'd you
I
go?
teleport up to 30 feet away
Hey! Nice!
and can do so as a bonus action until my rage ends.
Huh.
Perfect.
So,
Well,
as you sit there and you
About
can
that.
feel like your rage coming forward, and you can feel yourself becoming very cold, very methodical. You're like, okay, bitch. You suddenly feel the magic in your blood, your Eladrin heritage, your connection to the Feywild. Suddenly, you can, despite the fact that you're many, hundreds of thousands of miles away from the Feywild, you can feel the Feywild everywhere. You can feel the kind of connection to the weave and magic all around you, and suddenly you can see the connection between all places that is connected through the weave, and you just look to a spot. Is there a particular place you'd like to teleport?
Closer to. How far away is Thakian?
What's the speed on this thing? It only has a speed of 30 feet,
Well,
so he's probably no more than about, let's say, about 30 feet away, because he was only able to. This creature's only able to pull you about 15 feet. So
Okay. Then he is.
if I may make a suggestion.
Yep.
Teleportation breaks grapples.
Yes. Yes.
So theoretically, you could just teleport to the other side and stab a bitch,
Yes.
or you could
Yep.
do whatever you want. I was just going to.
Yep, Allie
Mention
is
that.
flanking.
The debate was whether, because Arai doesn't like his friends being attacked.
Oh,
and
makes
we
sense.
kind of need Thakian, so it was okay. Do I re-attack this one or? But I forgot Auri's with me, so he's basically just going to teleport to the other side and take attacks.
Go for it.
With-
It would have been made with disadvantage when you were restrained.
Yep.
That's not a thing anymore. Nor can it really be going forward.
26.
You damn teleporting Eladrin.
It was the first time I got that wild magic surge, so that was nice.
Nice.
So 26 for 11, 12, 13, 14. Yep.
You said 14 total?
Yes.
Okay. Second attack?
23.
Another one, surprisingly enough, that hits.
Don't know how. It's magic for 10.
Okay. So, Owie, as you just deflected and then just barely missed this creature, started swimming away, and you watched as Arai was dragged with it, and you immediately kind of, your heart leaps up into your neck. You're like, no, that can't happen, not to my friend. And then suddenly Arai just vanishes. In how do you envision your teleportation looking? Do you see puff of smoke? Do you see light? Do you see frost?
Since he's winter, typically it's there's like the not the frost, but the steam that you see coming off of ice
Mhm.
when it's really really cold, sort of like that coming off and then condensing, and then he shows up in another.
So you watch as this kind of misted fog starts radiating from Arai, and then suddenly he becomes obscured by it, and then he's not there anymore, and you see this kind of puff of frozen fog appear behind the creature, and suddenly the pike is directly in the creature again. He pulls it out again, stops himself from gagging, plunges it back in again. Now the creature is not just dripping viscera everywhere, but you're starting to see this kind of blackish green ooze dripping out of one of the wounds. You think you might have pierced the intestinal tract.
Ew.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Gag.
Yeah. I was gonna gag a little too.
Yeah. Nope, that's it.
Okay. All right. Thakian. You are currently restrained by this creature, and it's nomming on you, but it's also covered in fire. That doesn't seem to be hurting it, but makes it very easy to hit. So what would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna try Primal Savagery
Okay.
and just kind of like claw my way out of his mouth.
All right. So how do you envision primal savagery? Do you see it as growing claws? Do you grow teeth and try to bite the damn thing? Do you grow blades out of your arms? How do you see it working?
Definitely claws.
Okay. Since we have kind of a water theme, do you want
Yeah.
to kind of envision it as like ice just kind of forms on your claws and then you shink?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So ice claws, and then also the teeth as well. That's all I kind of imagined with it. Just kind of like beast-ish kind of.
So you guys watch as Thakian goes beast mode.
Yeah.
And you see him just like, "Rah!" And you start seeing this like ice starts kind of forming around him, and it forms these kind of wicked looking claws and kind of like almost a tiger pattern on his skin, and you watch his ice starts forming this more kind of tiger-like mouth, and now he looks like this kind of hybrid tiger-human type creature with a blue motif. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
All right. That is a dirty 20.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll
Awesome.
damage.
All right.
And oh yeah, I was about to say, restrained gives you disadvantage. Fairy fire gives you advantage, so it's just a straight roll.
Okay. And so at this level, I think it's 3d10.
That sounds about right. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. That is 9 plus 7, 16 plus 4. That's 20 damage.
All right.
9 plus 7 plus 4, right?
Sounds about right to me. So
Yep.
as you sit there and claw at this creature, you are able to take a large chunk out of this creature. You are flooded with this viscera and excrement and everything else. It feels absolutely horrible to be there. And unfortunately, you're still attached to the creature, but it looks like it's on its last leg.
Mm-hmm.
Just realized I put that damage on the wrong creature. Let's put that damage on the right creature.
And if I tried to take movement, does that try to?
So the grappled condition reduces your speed to 0.
Okay.
If you want to break out of it, you can use your action to try to escape from it, which is either a strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check, but it does take your action to do that. So
Yeah, which I already used on the primal savagery. Yep.
do you have a
Okay.
bonus action?
I was
you wanna use?
looking at other stuff when you did that. Did you? It was an attack, right?
It was an attack. Yep.
Did you get advantage with that?
No, because he's restrained, so his attack
Oh.
rolls are,
Mm-hmm.
so it's just a flat roll.
Yep.
The flat roll. Okay.
Yeah. The bonus action. That's what I was looking at last round. I don't have much in
Okay.
bonus action.
That's fine.
Yep.
All right. So that ends your turn.
I do have 2 weapon fighting, but I wasn't using a weapon.
Yeah, that
So-
requires you to
Yeah.
use the attack action. So,
Mm-hmm.
Owie, you're up next. What would you like to?
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to let's see. I'm going to stab this guy 3 times.
Go for it. So Owie rushes forward, pulling out her rapier, and starts trying to stab at this creature that has developed a taste for Arai.
22.
Definitely hits.
Yeah,
Go and
once
roll
they
damage.
get a taste, though.
Did you say roll damage or do
Yeah,
another roll?
roll damage.
Oh, okay. So, 13 points. Oh, wait a minute, I'm doing the wrong die. Okay, so that's 9 points of uh 9 points of piercing, and because I have the charged rapier, I get to do a little lightning damage. 2 points of lightning.
All right. So as you stab the creature, the kind of sparks go out. It's looking rough. Go ahead and make your second attack roll.
Okay. 21.
Definitely hits. Go and roll damage.
Okay. 15 points of piercing and 3 points of lightning.
So that's 18 total.
Yes.
All right. As you strike it again, you feel something kind of change as you pierce through the creature pretty deep. Suddenly, the creature like spasms for a second and then just kind of floats there, not doing any thing. And as you pull your rapier out, the creature is dead.
Okay, yeah. Then I'm going to swim over to where the others are and give that guy a stab.
Go for it.
Yep. And I'm rolling with advantage, right?
Yes.
Attack. Yep.
16.
Exactly what you need to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Alright, 10 points of piercing and 4 points of lightning.
All right. So, you guys, as you're both kind of dealing with this creature, suddenly you see this kind of flash of blue movement, and Aoi comes forward, plunges her rapier into the creature. You see bits of sparks go off of it, and as she pulls her rapier out, the creature looks rough but still alive. Smegwick, what would you like to do?
All right, good job, kid. Let's see if we can finish this guy off. Eldritch Blast. Right down your friggin' gullet, pal. Maybe not the first one. Because that's a 12 with advantage.
First Eldritch Blast.
12 total. I should
Deflected
really.
off of the chitin.
I should hit first and then talk shit. Are you freaking kidding me?
Oh no.
That's 13.
Yeah,
No, on that second one.
You were so impressed by Aoi's incredible swordsmanship. That
Apparently, I made math angry. I don't. So, okay, I'm sorry. 7 plus 9, so that's 16.
It's exactly what you need.
Good
Roll damage.
God. Crossing the finish line. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing super well, and then...
So freaking cool, yeah. There we go. Awesome. 9 points.
All right. As the first two blows are deflected off of its thick chitinous armor, the third one is able to find perches, blows open another hole in this creature. It looks like it's barely holding on to life, but it is still alive. Anything else you want to do?
I am. I get up and I go up to it because I'm within range, right?
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay, I'm gonna give it his face. You nasty fucking you garbage disposal piece of shit. Fucking come at me, and then I'm gonna move away from it.
Oh.
Okay. Do you want it to? Are you trying to provoke an opportunity attack? I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right. It's gonna try and smack you with one of its tentacles.
Why
I
did you
swear to
roll?
God, you missed. Did you crit or did you miss?
I crit with a
Oh,
1.
no!
Oh, it's the
It
opposite of what I wanted.
swings this massive, toothy, tonguey tentacle thing at you.
Jody, you had one job.
So hard that it starts spinning in place, and it has exactly 1 hit point left. And so that massive amount of movement was enough to rip one of the many moons it had, and we're going to say that it accidentally killed itself with a nat 1. As the
That's amazing.
kind of grime and everything settles around you, The scent is still remarkably unpleasant, but something about the creature being dead has somehow made it slightly less offensive, as if these creatures literally create noxious scents and unpleasantness. As you all slowly try and kind of clean the grime off of your clothes, you can see that there seems to be kind of like a little den these creatures had created inside this hole. But unfortunately, that is where we're going to end it for tonight. As always, if you missed any of this, I do upload all these to my YouTube channels, youtube.com/TraderJody. Because we had 5 Wednesdays this month, that means next week we will be returning to this game. So tune in next week, 9 p.m. Central Time, and you can.
If you
see
watch
us.
live, you can affect the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can give them things like reroll tokens, which some of them desperately need. Otherwise, again, that's going to be all for me today. And I will see you guys next time. All right? Bye-bye.
Bye.